Good afternoon, this is KOCO Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane with your November 26th noon weather briefing. Cold this morning, looking at lows across Oklahoma. Look at this around the metro, 27 to 29 degrees, Tulsa about 31 degrees. We saw some areas, especially in southwestern Oklahoma, where we had all that snowfall from a couple days ago, certainly dropped down well into the lower 20s, even getting pretty close to the teens there, especially as you make way just right around Hobart. And again, this is where we saw all this snow. Now, this is visible satellite taking at about 10:15 this morning. Southeastern Oklahoma, these are actual clouds. What you're seeing right here, though, this is the snow that is still on the ground. You can see right here the cap rock, and as you make way out the Palo Duro Canyon, that's basically seen perfectly here. So this is all snow right here. This is not cloud cover, and that is why temperatures this morning in southwestern Oklahoma were as cold as they were. And again, you can see that snow extends all the way into places like Lubbock and eastern New Mexico. Again, this is our storm system that brought all the cloud cover with us yesterday, but as we look into Kansas, right here, this is coming in from Wichita. You can see skies are clear. Lincoln Hill along I-70. Be right about here just as you make way west of Salina, where you start approaching these wind farms. A little bit of snow there on the side of the road, but traffic looks to be running pretty smoothly. Same thing right around Will Rogers World Airport. You can see downtown Oklahoma City there in the distance. Temperatures for tomorrow morning, it will be getting cold once again. Easily seeing the teens across Minnesota through Nebraska, 20s from Kansas, Oklahoma down into the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. You can see low temperatures getting down into the upper 30s. If you are traveling tomorrow afternoon, other than there being this nasty storm system across the East Coast here that's going to have snow and winter weather advisories from the Mid-Atlantic up to the Northeast, I expect that much of America will be fairly quiet. I know if you're flying out of Will Rogers World Airport, if you're flying to really any of the major hubs in the Central Plains, I don't see there being any weather delays. But if you are flying United Southwest into United into Dulles, Southwest into BWI, or United into Newark, again, you will have some issues to deal with as you're traveling tomorrow afternoon for Thanksgiving. As we head into Thanksgiving afternoon, still on the chilly side, or I'm sorry, this is going to be for tomorrow afternoon, I should be saying Wednesday afternoon across Oklahoma. Cold. Arctic air still continues to make its way across the plains. We're only going to see highs in the upper 30s across Oklahoma City, mid-30s in northeastern Oklahoma. You can see that cold air moves all the way up into Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota. I mean, these are high temperatures tomorrow, only in the 20s. Denver, Colorado tomorrow, we'll see highs in the 40s. All right, now let's talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, a little bit warmer. Temperatures begin to modify just a little bit. We'll see highs across Oklahoma in the upper 40s and lower 50s, 40s for Kansas, and as we look into Texas here, 40s and 50s. So it looks like it'll be a rather chilly day for Thanksgiving across the southern plains. As we go into Black Friday here, temperatures come up a little bit more, so about 50 degrees here at Oklahoma City for highs, 40s in Kansas, and we'll see mid to upper 50s and a few pockets of 60s in Texas. As we go into Saturday afternoon, Saturday looks to be probably the warmest day for the metro, where temperatures are going to top up near 60 degrees. Again, this Saturday afternoon, low to mid 60s from Dallas-Fort Worth in towards around Abilene, Texas there, 50s in Kansas. And then as we go into Sunday afternoon, as many of us are making our way home after having been out across wherever you're traveling for the holidays, 60s, pretty nice day, nice traveling weather in Texas. Here in Oklahoma, highs in the 50s and then 40s as you go into Kansas. And as we look long-term into next week, this will be for next Wednesday. Next surge of Arctic air looks like it's going to be moving back in across the Central Plains here, but we're going to be getting quite warm ahead of it. Highs by next Wednesday in the 60s, but look at this cold air up in the northern plains, 20s and teens, and look at this, temperatures well below zero in Montana, something that we will be watching very closely. And we'll talk more about that coming up tonight on KOCO 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. See you then.